Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Pragati welcomes you once again on my channel. Well, today I'll be doing a review video which is using a most hyped palette of eyeshadow. This palette is recently launched in India, so I thought why not create a really beautiful look, and I'm going to talk about the colors, the texture, how the vibe is all about this palette, and everything. I'm going to just reveal it to you guys, and yeah, it's going to be quite informative for you people, whoever wants to invest in such palettes. And the palette that I'm talking about is Anastasia Beverley Hills Riviera palette. If you see, it's really beautiful packaging, and also the back of the packaging you can see the colors are so vibrant, and it looks really awesome to work with. And this gives a whole vibe of a spring and summer look. You can create so many colorful looks with it. This look what I have created using this complete palette. I am just going to open this and I'm just going to show it to you. This is how the packaging looks like. This packaging is like a white and a blue kind of a color. In the packaging cover is like a canvas, stripes of blue, and this gives exact vibe of that. This is how this looks like. If you see, the whole vibe of this palette is so vibrant. I mean, you can see that the colors in this, and Bahamas is like a really nice neon pink color. I mean, nowadays everywhere this neon is buzzing out, and why not? I thought just to create using this beautiful neon pink color and create like a beautiful look. And also with this help of this like a lavender purplish color called Cans from this palette I have used. And yeah, one of the favorite colors is Bahama. And the next is you have Palm, which is like a brownish, like dark color for your contouring of your eye corner. These three shades are like a pressed powder pigments, and they are really intensely pigment. I will just show you some of the swatch. I mean, you can see this on my hand itself, how this Bahama looks like. This is so opaque neon pink. I mean, this is extremely pink, and you can see the kind of, it feels, the texture is such a smooth. And similarly, the Cans on my other second finger, you can see this looks so beautiful. Again, I'll just go ahead with the Palm. You can see the look of the Palm as well. I'll just do a swatches on my hands, and I'm just going to show it to you. Palm, Cans, Monte Carlo, Bahamas, Coastline, Cabana, Estate, Mediterranean, Inheritance, Seaside, Palermo, Seychelles, Yacht, and Seychelles is really nice, and it's like a sea kind of with a little shimmer in it. And there is, you can see another which is Mediterranean, which is like a nice shimmery color. This palette is about 14 shades in it, and you can see you can create so many looks using this. This is one of my favorites. It's been a while that I'm owning this palette. This palette comes with a nice brush also. You can see the one is a blending brush, and the eyeshadow patting brush. Altogether, this palette is such a nice and pretty beautiful palette. And yeah, today's look I have created using this Coastline on my base, and then I have used this Cans purple color into my corner of my eyes, just to contour my corner of my eyes, the V shape of my eye. And then I have used in my lid in the entire place this Bahamas neon pink color, and on top of that I have used this one into my inner corner of my eyelid. I had used this seashell, like a little sea green shimmery color, and I had completed this look with using the Inheritance, like a goldenish kind of a shimmer. And I'm telling you guys, this is such an awesome palette to own it. I mean, you can use this palette for any festival. I mean, there are a lot of festivals do keep coming, and we love to get ready. And yeah, this palette is handy. I mean, you can just reach for any day. I own this palette. It's been 3 months, and I ordered from US. Recently this is launched in India, so now you guys can really take the benefit of it, since it is available in India. And yeah, since it's launched in India, I thought now I can create a nice look for all you guys, so that whoever wants to reach out to this palette can reach out. This is available at Sephora. You can definitely check out the website of this. It's on N, which is the Sephora website of India, where you can buy this palette. This palette has a multiple shades, you can create very vibrant looks using this palette. A neutral color, or like a nice brown colors, which if you like, you want to go for something nude and something like a night chocolate kind of a look, you can just create. So this palette is ultimately, if you talk about, is everything in one. Basically, you can create festivity, you can create normal regular wear looks with it. So this is all together, this is one palette which gives everything in it. So yeah guys, I think so you should own it if you can. This is a little bit of a pricier side, but whoever can wants to invest can invest in this palette. And I'll just put the link below into the description section, where you can just reach out to this palette. I picked up this palette for about $45 from US, but in India it is retailing for 5,500 on Sephora's website. So yeah guys, whoever whoever wants to invest can invest. It's a little bit pricier. I am just happy, and I am super glad to own this palette in my collection. So guys, yeah, this is the one look that I have created using this beautiful palette. I mean, this is such a chic. I mean, packaging, like I said, packaging is similar to whatever Anastasia's palettes are. Anastasia's one of the palette which is my favorite is Soft Glam and Renaissance. Those are the like a neutral and a nude colors. I mean, why not this another palette in my kitty? I am living for it. So yeah guys, I mean, I am super happy using it. This is launched by Anastasia almost like 7 months ago, and when I saw it, I felt like just making and just owning this palette.
And you can see this guys, how lovely and vibrant look that I have created using these beautiful colors from this palette. And guys, you can really work with this palette really well and create like very dramatic, very party wear look.
So now I'm going to start putting a base foundation on my face, and I'll be using a MAC in the shade of 40. I'll take this foundation a little bit back of my hand. With the help of Beauty Blender, I'm going to blend completely this foundation to my skin. Now I'm done with using a foundation on my face, and the next step I'm going to be using is a concealer, just to give a little highlight under my eyes. And I'm using a concealer from LA Girl in Pure Beige.
I'll apply the concealer under my eyes, tip of my nose, on my forehead, on my chin and my corner of my lips, and I'm going to smudge that with the Beauty Blender.
Now I will use a little bit of a translucent powder to set my under eyes. Until the time my under eyes are baking with the powder, I'm going to make my eyes.
Now I will comb my brows and apply a nice brow powder to give nice definition to my eyebrows.
Today I'll be creating a look using Riviera palette. First of all, I'm going to start with using the color Coastline.
On my crease on my eyelid using the brush from pack 312. 2 will blend nicely in a circular motion onto my crease to pack this shade really well to create a base for a next shade, which I'm going to be applying on top of it. And to get started with another color, using a dome shaped brush, I'm going to take the color from the palette is Cannes lavender color, which I'm going to put it onto my V corner of my eyelid, and I'm going to really smudge that to give a really nice definition out there. Next, I'm going to take a crease brush to take the Bahamas, and which I'm going to apply it onto my lid, a complete lid. I'm going to pack this beautiful neon color and just give that a brighter pink look on my eyes, and it's going to be a really dramatic look. And I'm going to really using a pack 312 blending brush, I'm going to really work very carefully with this color, as this color is really bright pink and you gotta be really careful. The next I'm going to be doing a cut crease of 1/3 of my eyes, just a little bit on my corner of my, using a flat medium side shader brush. I'm going to work through with the concealer, applying onto the inner corner of my eyes, and just going to work really careful and work and blend this really carefully so that there are no harsh lines. Create a clean surface to apply the next color on inner corner of my eyes, and I'm going to be letting it dry for a while, and then I'm going to smudge it using a smudging brush so that it blends and there are no harsh lines are seen before I apply the next color on top of this concealer which I have used. I'm going ahead and taking this seashell sea green color with the help of a PAC 186 shader brush, and I'm going to pack that into my inner corner of my eyelid. This color is a little bit of tricky to apply, so you have to be really careful to pack this seashell color on top of the concealer which you have applied. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put this color really nicely, because with the using the finger, the color pigment comes really well on your finger, and you can just put, and then you can just smudge it out just to get rid of any harsh. The next I'm taking Inheritance from the palette, which is a golden shimmer color, which I'm going to pack next to the seashell color really well, and I'm going to blend both the color in between so nicely that it is not seen there any kind of a harsh line out there. Next I'll take again a Cannes shade and I'm going to put into the corner of my eyes just to give a nice definition, and I'm going to complete this look using a nice eyeliner, eye kajal and the nice pack lashes. And this is the final look that has turned out to be really very dramatic and nice.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. If you like today's tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and write down comments below if you want me to create any other look.
And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my channel. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Peace.